everyone, welcome back to Platinum Trophy Quests. My name is Mark. Today we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. I'm not sure how this is in the Doki Doki timeline, but I think you can just play this game on its own without playing the original Doki Doki. Yeah, I thought in the whole October spook vibe we're gonna play a cutesy game. Individual suffering from anxiety and depression may not have a positive experience playing this game because it's so light-hearted. It will be very much a contrast. Would you like to review a detailed content warning about certain which contains spoilers? Alternatively, in-game content warnings will be enabled in the settings menu at any time. No, we don't want any spoilers, right? By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you have noted the game's age rating in your region and consented to your exposure of the highest disturbing content. Weird warning. I don't. New game! Please enter your name. My name is Mark. By the way, if you're watching this, of course, the warnings you just saw also apply to you, okay? Hey, I see an annoying girl running towards me from the wait. Are there... Can I? No, it's idiotic. Speed text out of 4 music sound enable. Okay, yes, language. Yeah, let's do it a little bit bigger. I see an annoying girl run towards me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she is totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and a good friend since we were kids. No, the kind of friend you never see yourselves making today, but it just kind of works out because you know each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better over running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Yuri catch up to me. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you, Mark said. Sayori, you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Mark. Well, if people Mark again. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Yuri, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you didn't have it in you to be mean even if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Mark said. Hehe, Yuri said. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with older students making their daily commute. By the way, Mark, Sayori said, have you decided on a club to join yet? He said. A club? Mark asked. I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs, Mark said. I haven't been looking either. Yuri. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Mark. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of my many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, but I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Accurate. Sayori. I was talking about how I'm worried that you may not learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And you know, and I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a need in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You just rush me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I will look for a few clubs and make sure you're happy. No promises though, Mark said. Will you at least promise, oh Yuri again, will you at least promise me you will try a little? Yeah, I can promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. Oh, we're at school. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I knew it. After I packed up my things, I stared blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. For some reason, some frames are dropping. Wait a second. Hey, I'm back. Yeah, there was just some program doing an auto update, but we're back, and I will just keep track on the quality. Clubs. Sayori wanted me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello, Sayori. Sayori must have come into the class while I was spacing out. I looked around and realized I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought that I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Me? You don't need to wait up for me, it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought that you might need some encouragement, so I thought you know... Know what? Well, you could come to my club. Sayori. Yay. There's no way I'm going to your club. Mimi? Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in the literature is guttural, granted even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planted a lot. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I will stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay, let's go. I'm actually having a little bit of a sore throat, so doing a high-pitched girl voice thingy is a little bit tough on me, actually. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs in a section full of school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, yes, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Hi Mark, what a nice surprise, Monika. Welcome to the club. All words escaped me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Yuri says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears to comparable, more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah well, nice to meet both of you. It sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Mark. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. Come sit down, Mark. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monika. I will get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them, I get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Yuri mentioned, has been widely so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Not Monika. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, you ready? Ta-da! What? Natsuki lifts a foil up and the tray reveals a dozen of white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and the little pieces of chocolate were used to create ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first one, then Monika I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my finger looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard it somewhere before? Yeah, it's tsundere. Made them for you or anything? I thought technically you did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for you, you know, you dummy, baka. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismisses the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea kettle. She carefully places the teacups in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cup tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Ah, I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri is just trying to impress you. That's not true. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles at herself in relief. Monika raises her eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I should tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed to be really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You'd probably be a board member for any club you could probably be a board member of any major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather be taking something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And encourages others to get into literature than I'm fulfilling the dream. Monika is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't many more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. Yeah, because girls hate to read at that age, right? You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. I don't know why, but I give Natsumi more of a male voice for some reason. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. I thought I still didn't really know if I could keep up their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Mark, what kind of things do you like to read? Considering how little I've read the past few years, I didn't really have a good way to answer that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can be changed. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of a teacup with her finger. My favorite are usually novels that build deep into complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious the way her eyes light up when she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can depictively take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. It's the mom for it, Yuri. Ah, I read a horror book once. Yes, I've also dabbled into words. I also read a book once. I desperately grab something I can relate to at a minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Monika? Really? I wouldn't have expected it, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror, Natsuki said. Oh, why is that? Well, just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind at the club last meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. And give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as good as you are. Sayori settles up behind Natsuki and puts a hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. It's not like very confident writer yet. Ah, and not a very confident writer yet. I understand how you feel, Natsuki. Sharing the level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess that's the same for Yuri. Ah, I wanted to read someone's poem. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we will all share them with each other. That way everyone's even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us to get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen our bond as a club. Isn't that right, Mark? Monika smiles warmly at me for once again, sorry. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we are back on the original topic of me joining the club, I blindly come forth with what has been on my mind this entire time. I never said I would join the club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lost my train of thought. Alfgor stared back at me while dejected eyes. Oh. But I'm sorry, I thought. Mark. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if wearing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I will join the literature club. One by one the girls' eyes lit up. Yay, I'm happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. You really did scare me there for a moment. You really just came for the cupcakes. I will be super pissed. Oh, Natsuki got a girl voice, what? Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. And that's how I sold my soul. Thanks, I guess. Okay everyone, I think with that we can officially end today's meeting and on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring it to next meeting, so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Mark, I look forward to seeing you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress a class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I mean, I have dyslexia, I'm basically illiterate, but you know, you can probably already notice from me reading this. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Mark, since we're already here, why don't we want to walk home together? That's right, Yuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way in my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Hey, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day in school, day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I will have a chance to grow close to one of these girls, because it's a dating sim. Alright. I just need to make most of the circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that will start by writing a poem tonight. Okay, it's time to write a poem. Pick the words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with who likes your poem the most. Who will we try to? Let's do Yuri. So we have something like aura. Yes. Inside peaceful explode. So I think that Sayori likes the more extroverted things, Natsuki cute things, and Yuri the more deep things. Things like insight, occasion, mystery, dream, flower, marriage, rose, fluffy, kawaii, love. Fantasy. She liked Yuri literally liked fantasy books, so well, philosophy for sure, horror, potion, okay, headphones, precious, analysis, chocolate, boop, what the fuck's boop, lollipop, fam, jump, clouds, firefly, what's all my determination, yes, grief, oh, disarray. Why thought Sayori like unhappy things as well? Unstable, clumsy, warm, whirlwind, troll, feather. Suicide. Wonderful. I even didn't know what the word means, so it was good. Kitty, meager, extreme color universe. Spent enough time during the poem meaning for the music to loop. Oh, oops. Sorry, the feet. Ah, okay. Waterfall, atone, time, sunny, question, dance, swimsuit, death. Why? Happiness, forgive, comfort, playground, fire, simply beauty. extraordinary. Okay, I guess. But why is everything her? Lazy disaster. I think we policed Sayori more than Yuri. But anyways, I think I'm gonna end the episode here. We will see who my poem impressed next day. So see you guys next time. Bye bye.